Hey guys, Louie here. Welcome back to Acorn Hill. Thanks for checking out our channel and for subscribing, and most importantly for letting us know through your feedback how we are doing on our channel and how you're liking our content. Today is a short video featuring our DIY topiary hedge. Now, Kat and I like topiaries, and we've been experimenting on a few plant materials that we could use for different types of topiary. Now, topiaries have always become an ancient art form. The Romans liked it. The English and the Brits have pretty much mastered the art of sculpting, cutting, and pruning and trimming all different types of greenery. Today, I got from Walmart 3 different, very affordable eugenias. Eugenias are evergreens, and these are easy to care for plants, and they belong to the ficus family. By the way, I have other videos featuring different types of plant material that I did inform topiaries on, and the link of it will be on the description box of this video, and I will put a card up on the screen. That way you can click on it directly and you can see what I did with those different plant materials. The 3 different eugenias that I got, I wanted to do not 3 individual standards, but I wanted to create a hedge. Meaning I will place them and plant them side by side. And in this clip, what I'm doing is I'm putting holes on this plastic oval container, which will go into an antique resin, almost like an Italianate type container, so that you can see the final product. We'll show that to you at the end. Creating a hedge is pretty straightforward. What you want is 3 or 5 different plant materials that you will cut into a unit. You will join them together, plant them together, and cut them, prune them, and trim them into one unit. After drilling holes down the bottom of this oval container, I filled the container up with screen compost with a lot of grit or a lot of pebbles or gravel. What this provides is good balanced food for the plant and a lot of drainage provided by the gravel and grit. And here are the eugenias that we got from the store. They are double standards, meaning there are 2 balls per plant, and each plant was on sale, and I figured I'd get 3 and place them and plant them side by side so we can create that nice hedge. Eugenias, also called the Australian brush cherry, is a lovely screening plant, and it has glossy leaved shrubs or tree. It is often used for a hedge or a privacy barrier. They make for an excellent potted plant, or one can prune it severely and use it as a low border informal garden settings. It's really a good substitute to boxwood. In the clip, I am showing you how I unpot these plants, and I'm trying to fit them custom cut and custom shaped all the bottom root ball so that we could have 3 individual plants fitted within this oval planter that I have. I know it looks ruthless right now, but what I do in order for them to fit in this container is really chop off a lot of root material, reshape them, fit along the contours of this tapered plastic container. The best time to transplant and to shape root balls of container plants is during the spring, early spring. Now, this clip was taken late March. I know it's been a while since I posted something from projects that I did early spring. There's been a lot, but nonetheless, that's the best time to really shape all these planters, shape the root ball. That's when active growth from the roots happen. The paradox is the more you shape and shave roots off of the root ball, it will stimulate growth for the plant, and all other feeder roots and major root material will also grow at the same time, provided the right growing conditions, considering light, considering temperature, and considering water needs. Shaping the root ball also is determined by the level of the plant material that you see right now in the clip. Unfortunately, the camera is out of focus, but there's another layer of plant material apart from this one level that you see on this shot. Those are the things that I try to balance, making sure that not one plant is taller or higher or more uneven than the other. In the end, you'll see both levels of the plant material that I'm talking about, the first level on the bottom and the upper level that we will be shaping later on. Alright, so far it's easy and pretty straightforward, right? You get 3 plant materials. Now, some of you may get 5 or 4, but doesn't really matter as long as they're the same plant material, the same shape, and almost the same height. You get a plastic container, whatever shape or size you may want. I'm using resin in this case, but terracotta of different shapes, different styles would be really good for this project. Just as a side note, because you may be wondering why I'm using two different containers for this project, the final resin container doesn't have holes. We normally use it for something else, but I figured for this project it will be appropriate, so temporarily I'm planting these eugenias in the makeshift plastic painted container. Once planted, this eugenia really doesn't require a whole lot. Just give it water daily. I will be using a light mixture of water and nitrogen-rich liquid, which is your all-purpose fertilizer, just to make sure that it gets fed regularly. Container plants always lose the nutrients that they have with every watering that we do, and so I plan on putting in more nitrogen so we can give it more foliage and more leaves. And here's the final container that I wanted to show you earlier. This does not have any holes down the bottom. We normally use it for wine holders and a wine cooler whenever we entertain, but this antique resin container has been in our possession for more than 15 years now, and this is the perfect project for it to hold. Now, I may not be an expert yet to start a miniature menagerie, but a topiary hedge is an impressive yet pretty simple. I used 3 standard topiaries here planted together in a long rectangular, and in this case an oval pot. The hedge below incorporates 3 eugenias, and this thing has 2 levels, one on the bottom and the other on top. To make sure that we get stability, use the bamboo skewer tight on the bottom of the top hedge. I like this almost scaffolding look right on the bottom of the foliage because it provides not only that stability but then another interest to look at, which gives the DIY a slight organic look to it. I hope you liked this video today. It's a short one, but thanks again for subscribing, and for those of you who haven't yet, there's that subscribe button that you could click straight away. For more details on what we do, visit us here on Acorn Hill, and this is Louie. See you back here on our channel. Bye bye for now.